July 5th, 2025, White Sox former closer Bobby Jenks passed away from a bout with stomach cancer. He also played one season for the um, Red Sox, originally drafted by the Anaheim Angels in the fifth round of the 2000 Major League Baseball draft. In one minor league game, the radar gun apparently clocked his fastball at 100 miles per hour. He spent much of his time on the disabled list because of stress that his hard throwing is put on his elbow, and also some alcohol and conditioning. He was designated for the assignment by the Angels by the team in December of 2004 before making his major league debut, though he was on the 40-man roster at that point to have been protected from the Rule 5 draft. He was claimed by the White Sox for $20,000, sent to Double-A, and then got called up on July 6th, or by July 6th, to make his major league debut. He was there. He was on the team for the 2005, by July 6th of 2005. He was on the team for their 2005 World Series run, and he will forever be known as a World Series champion. He has the second most saves in, White Sox history. He's a two-time All-Star, and of course the 2005 World Series. He played pretty decently. He's somebody who I would think of somebody who's like not quite pretty good, but definitely not bad. 8 and 3/10 wins above replacement in his career, 16-20 record with a 3.53 ERA, but had 173 saves in 348 games, 351 strikeouts in 357 innings, so just a little bit under a strikeout per inning, with a 1.251 WHIP. Those were pretty decent numbers, especially considering the strikeout was not as big of a thing back then. Had a career high in innings in 2006 with 69 and 2/3. Also gave up a career high in hits and runs with 66 and 32 respectively. Only gave up 26 home runs throughout his career. That's really impressive. Walked 123 to 351 strikeouts. Hit 8 batters. Only one balk and 19 wild pitches in 1,499 batters faced, with a 131 ERA plus and a 2.85 strikeout to BB ratio. He played one season in Boston, putting up negative .4 wins above replacement. It's unfortunate that he had several issues throughout his career. He was supposed to have spinal decompression, but unfortunately in 2011, the orthopedic surgeon who was doing it failed to complete the second level, which made the problem worse, and also apparently left a serrated edge in his back, and then that sliced his back open. And this is per Wikipedia. Including slicing his dural sac, which caused him to leak CSF. He was released by the Red Sox on July 3rd, 2012. He sued the doctor for malpractice. And apparently, the surgeon was also operating on a paralyzed man at the same time in what was called concurrent surgery. Yeah, and he reached a settlement for $5.1 million. Unfortunately, now he did coach for a little bit for the Grand Rapids Junkies of the MLB Partner Pioneer League in 2021, and then managed Manager of the Year in 2022 after leading the Rockies in the league, following those Rockies to a champion, and then winning a championship. He's been married twice, and unfortunately, he revealed earlier this year he'd been diagnosed with adenocarcinoma of the stomach, which is, I believe, a rare form of cancer. I'm actually going to look at that. It's a type of cancerous tumor that can occur. It's a neoplasia of epithelial tissue that has glandular origin, characteristics of both. Um, it's essentially, the most common form of this would actually be breast cancer. Esophageal cancer, pancreas, prostate, cervical, and stomach. Unfortunately, his cancer did metastasize, and he did pass away on July 5th. I know he passed away in Portugal, and I hope that he was able to spend his last days with family and other loved ones. Very unfortunate that this happened, but it is a reminder that everybody who you know can be affected by cancer, and I'm sure that everybody watching this video knows someone or is someone who has been affected by cancer, and because of that, I urge you to, if you have any symptoms that you think are weird, to see your medical provider so that they can rule out anything serious and catch things early so that you can potentially be taken care of and not succumb to any sort of cancerous issues or anything like that. Thank you for tuning in.